this direction forward. So with these words, I invite our first colleague to present case.
So Dr. Ramkrishna, could you please start? Please unmute yourself.
First of all, I want to say thank you to all the members of the Darshan Academy for giving me opportunity to present the case. Let's begin with the case. My audio is okay, Dr. Mamta, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So let's begin with the case. I am going to present a case of benign prostatic hypertrophy. Patient is 58-year-old male. First, he consulted me on 18th November 2020. His function is as below. He having a complaint of interrupted urine flow and common symptom of a benign prostatic hypertrophy, which is urine remains inside the bladder, and there is a complaint of frequent micturition, which is around 50 to 20 times per day. And you also having a complaint of burning urination and hypertension. So in case detail, patient said he having a strong habit of taking tobacco since last 20 years. And patient is very scared of operation. He said, please doctor, treat this problem with homeopathy treatment. I am very scared of operating procedure. So I don't want to go for operation. Even mere thought of operation frightened me. I am very scared of needles and pain caused by it. Patient is very obese. His weight is 110 kg. And he having a moles and warts on face. He is very much religious. While asking detail in case, he said, when he got anger, he experienced trembling and there is worseness of voice. He is very much anxious about incurable disease and also sensitive to any kind of health issue. He said, doctor, please tell me what precautions should I take to cure this? I will do whatever you suggest. This problem may arise because of some error in my food. So tell me, what should I eat to get rid of this problem? I just want to cure this only by your treatment. Operation is not good for this condition, and there are so many complications after operation. And he also having a complaint of back pain. And in back pain, he having a pain is more when rising from sitting, and it takes long time to erect because there is severe pain in back, and patient is sensitive to trifles. Then I analyzed the case, and I have taken some mental rubric like anger with trembling, anger with hoarseness of voice, and religious affection. And there is strong history of and constitution is obese. And obviously pathology is benign prostatic hypertrophy. So how I understood the case, I considered two main things, which is tobacco chewing history and one of psychosomatic symptom, which anger with hoarseness of voice. On that basis, I have given Staphysagrine. And because of emotional nature, he is very fearful and very much anxious. I have selected 200 potency, and I have given 3 doses for 1 month, but there is no change. Then I restudied the case on 4th January. I considered the following rubrics: fear of operation, fear of suffering, obese patient, there are warts and moles on face, anxiety about health, and fear of needles. And from above, I consider fear of operation is main. And then I understood the miasm, because obesity, warts, moles, and prostatic hypertrophy indicate psychotic miasm. So on that basis, I came to the Kelkiraka. And I have given Kelkiraka 3 doses for a week until continue till 3 months, but there is no change. In between time, I have attended the remedy with Rajan season and especially Puja lecture. And then I analyzed the case again, and then I understood clearly miasm, obesity, warts on face, moles, and prostatic hypertrophy clearly indicate psychotic miasm. And the other thing, mental aspect, there is fear of operation, religious affection, typical urine symptom, urethra, urine remains seen after urinating as if some, and typical back pain symptom, standing erect almost impossible after sitting, and sensitive to trifles. These are the main symptoms of king of antipsychotic remedy, which we all know. Then I put down this typical urine symptom, back pain symptom, tobacco desire, religious affection, spots on face, moles, obesity, and obviously pathology, prostatic hypertrophy. Here in repetization, we got main three remedy, Thuja, Medorinum, and Calcareca. This all indicate clearly psychotic miasm. Calcareca, which we already have described. Then I have took reference from Soul of Remedy, written by Dr. Rajan Chandran, in which he said, Thuja is strongly psychotic remedy. Feeling of facility in Thuja patient, any article of food or drink surely bound to cause a problem, which is present in our case, religious affection, spots on face, back pain, standing erect, almost impossible after sitting. Urethra, urine remains in after urinating as this will be given in Kent repertory. So on that basis, I have given Thuja 203 doses. And when we start, patient first came on 18th November. I have taken full case and prescribed Staphylococcus. Then on 4th January, I have again restudied case because there is no change. So I have given Calcareca 200. But with Calcareca also patient not improved. So on 5th April, I have restudied case and also attended the RWR series lectures. So on that basis, I have given Thuja 200. Now on 12th April, when patient came, I have seen smile on his face. And he said, doctor, I am 20% improved in my burning and my frequency also decreased. So I have again repeated Thuja 200. Now patient came on 26th April. He said, doctor, I am 35% improved. There is no burning now and frequency also decreased. So I again repeated Thuja 200. And on 1st May, I have seen patient face. He is very happy. And he said, doctor, I have now no complaint. So I have prescribed placebo. And following, there are two follow-up on 10th May and 17th May. I have given placebo. And now patient having no complaint. So what I learned? In first interview, I have given Staphylococcus on the basis of mental symptom and pathology. In second retake, I have prescribed Calcareca only on the basis of psychotic symptom. But after attending this series lecture, I understood Thuja thoroughly. Then I have analyzed the case again, not only on the mental symptom, particular symptom, sensation, miasm, but as a whole and able to find my similar medicine. When I have seen this case from all aspects, I came to the Thuja in this particular case. And this understanding is only possible after attending this series. So when we see Thuja from different aspects, especially in this case, by constitution wise patient is obese, pathology wise overgrowth of prostate also indicate Thuja, physical particular symptom, back pain and urine symptom also exactly match with Thuja. And mental symptom, sensitive to trifles, fear of operation, anxious, precocious, these are the main symptom of psychotic miasm also and Thuja also. And obviously hypertrophy, warts, moles also indicate Thuja, which is the genius of Thuja. So I am so happy to let you know this amazing result, and I am very thank you, Dr. Shankaran sir, and all the members who are arranging this series of lectures. And I am thankful to all the members of the academy. Thank you so much.
So very, very nice, very good case presentation. Thank you so much, Dr. Walaki. And let us understand a few things from this case. What you said is absolutely correct. That one thing that this Remedies with Rajan has probably emphasized is that you need to look at the case from all the angles. If you look at only the mind, you will think Staph aureus. You look at some part, you think calcarea. But when you see mind, generalities, miasms, particulars, mind state, and pathology, and particular characteristic symptoms, then there cannot be any other combination except Thuja. So this is one very nice thing that you are able to tell from this case. And I really want to emphasize this point that in every remedy and every case, when you look only from one angle, it could be anything. But when it is this and that and that and that and that together, it can